Okay, so I got it mostly together as far as the framework goes. I just put in these cross pieces. So these will support the structure, and that's where we'll hang the seats from. Those 4 cross pieces that I put in. And then this isn't cut to length yet. These pieces here will be, actually that's on wrong. But anyway, this piece over on this side. So that's 1.25 inches, and the pipe is 1 inch, so that'll allow this to spin once it's, and off of these sides here, I will build a frame that holds it up in the air. So we'll come off either side and down for the frame. And the upside does the same thing. I just put it on, tacked it on there, and I put it on wrong. Let's see if I can get that off. Okay, so I took a 1-inch female threaded adapter and threaded in a galvanized, or not galvanized, but a cast iron 1-inch plug. And then I put it in my drill press here, drilled out the hole, and now I'm going to tap the hole with an M8 tap. Okay, and the reason for that is that the wiper motor, which I have somewhere right here, has an M8 screw for the drive. So that is M8. So that should fit. I want to thread this, so this will thread onto it, and then this should spin this right off the center, and hopefully it'll give me a good spin. Here's the tap right here, and we'll just try to tap that into there if I can get it straight. Let's try that. Okay, so anyway, I got it somewhat threaded. It didn't go all the way through, but maybe I don't want that anyway, because it's not, if I butt this all the way up to there, it doesn't go all the way through anyway, which is good. Anyway, I built the supports that are going to go into here, so they will connect into here like so. I built these 58 inches. That's what I figured for the clearance of this garage that I have in here. I'd like to be able to test it in the garage since it is winter time now. Okay, so this will go into this side like so, and the other one will go into the other side. Like so, and my damn heater's in the way. I'll knock it over, I don't want to do that. Alright, so that'll go in there. Then there'll be pieces that go across the bottom that I have to measure out yet. Probably can't see me, I'm way over at my workbench, so I cut a piece 35.5 inches. So basically I'm building the bottom cross piece that goes between the support legs get prepared for this side. Alright, let's lay this sucker down. Like so. I gotta get this stuff out. I may have to glue this side on too. Alright, so I'm trying to stand this sucker up, if you didn't notice. Alright, trying to get the base on it, trying to stand it up to see. I may shorten these up. That's what I'll try first, or I could even just put the bucket through the support arm. But it's working. All right, that's enough. It's going to fall apart. This is a... Okay. This is a wiper motor mount that I just printed. I got the file from Wicked Makers. So hopefully I can mount my Frightprops wiper motor that I ordered. That's supposed to be here tomorrow. Okay, but this print, I just pulled the supports off it. Wow, this is a nice print. I increased the infill to 50% to make it stronger. I think they had it at 15 or 20%. So, anyway, so I got the motor mounted. Got some of the supports in. I still have a few more to add up to the sides of it, but I got it stable enough to where I can test it out. Motor was just mounted through PVC. I had to make a bracket to connect to my supports to get this motor positioned right to connect directly to this 1-inch plug that I drilled and tapped to M8, which is the thread size of the motor or bolt that comes out of the drive bolt. So if anybody is curious, the axle is just 1-inch PVC, and I got this 6-way iron cast iron crosses that I found online, and then it spins pretty freely and easily. The motor has no trouble usually spinning it, but that's because I have on this side of the 6-way, there's 1 inch coming out of it, and it goes through the center of this 1.25 inch 4-way across, which allows that pipe to spin freely inside of it. 1 inch and 1.25 inch spins pretty freely. And I did the same thing on the other side, and just use a T as I stop and glued this on so that it doesn't come apart. And I also added more supports on this side to help support that weight, and then we'll I'll have some more supports coming out to the sides and toward the front to keep it from wobbling. But let's plug it in and I'll show you what we got. Anyway, it's hooked to, I have this wiper motor is hooked to a 10 amp speed control. If I can get a view of it, there it is. Not the Walmart bag. Get off there. So a 10 amp speed control, PWN, so you can dial the speed up and down. And then I bought a 10 amp power supply. A lot of people just use a 5 amp, but I wanted the 10 amp just in case. Well, let's plug it in and see what it does. I already adjusted the speed on it a little bit. That's a little fast. We can slow it down. Slow it down with the, or speed it up with this here. Let's slow her down. I can slow it all the way to stop. And speed it up a little bit. It's easier if you speed it up fast and then slow it back, because it needs that little bit of boost to get going, and then once it's going, that's a pretty decent speed there. Now we can go faster. You don't want to go too fast and not come apart. Or your flyers might fly off, or your riders could fly off. So let's slow her down. It's a little too slow. That's not bad. A little bit slower. That's a little too slow. That's not bad. So as you add weight to it, you have to adjust the speed a little bit. Sure. So I got to put lights on it yet, some more supports, but it's running pretty good, I think. And they have battery pack. They're just battery power with this little battery pack. These rope lights. This is waterproof, or IP67 anyway, which is waterproof enough for me. And these are encased in a little silicone tubing, plastic tubing, whatever you want to call it. And they're just cheap little simple lights, but they have a chasing mode